Hello, welcome to your February Tarot Forecast videos. I want to share 3 distinct points about the energy of February itself before I start in on the readings. I'm going to take a few minutes with this intro, so if you wish you can skip ahead to where I begin actually pulling cards. I'll go ahead and put a time indication in the description box if you want to do that. First, I want to begin by stating the obvious, which is that we collectively recognize January 1st as the day that rings in the new year on the calendar. However, the beginning of February is when we actually truly enter a fresh new energy cycle. That is the real new year energetically. A lot of January was spent tying up loose ends of 2016, and this is because we entered the new year in January 2017, mid-cycle of a Mercury retrograde. This is not conducive to forward movement. Rather, it's a time to chill, reflect, and plan your next steps, and not take action to commence new things quite yet. Mercury went direct on January 8th and doesn't move out of its shadow for approximately 2 weeks after it goes direct. This means that if New Year's resolutions were started in January, they are not likely to endure and those plans will tend to unravel. Any resolutions for change that you want to implement in order to yield more permanent results would be more auspicious if began at the end of the month when the mercurial energy begins to pick up speed. Coincidentally, this is around the same time of the start of the Chinese New Year, which begins January 28th. And that brings me to my second point, which is sharing a little bit about this year being marked as the Yin Fire Rooster. 2016 was the Yang Fire Monkey. Yang energy is masculine, extroverted, and outwardly expressive. Fire is dynamic, changing, passionate, and all-consuming. The monkey is playful, chaotic, impulsive, adaptable, and clever, but not necessarily honest. Observing the way that monkeys behave will give you an indication of the characteristics they exhibit and how a lot of 2016 played out for us. So again, 2017 is the year of the Yin Fire Rooster. Much like last year, fire will mark the next 12 months as blazing, dynamic, and assertive energy. However, Yin energy is feminine, introverted, insightful, and inwardly receptive. So a lot of us will be tapping into our inherent reserves of strength and realizing our inner passions this year. There is a strong theme here of self-reliance. The rooster quality is confident, if not somewhat boastful, as it proudly sticks out its chest and fans its feathers. Roosters are notably guided by instinct as they greet the rising sun in the morning. Therefore, advice this year is to rise early to accomplish your goals and act on your first impulses. There can be danger in second-guessing yourself or maybe overanalyzing. It is lucky to have some sort of symbol or visual representation of a rooster in your home this year, which is why I have this guy over here. Because success and self-reliance comes easily to roosters, this is a great year to demonstrate leadership and gain real progress in what you want to achieve. So this brings me to my last point I want to make before I start in on your readings. 2017 numerologically adds up to a year 1. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 10, and when you reduce the 10 by adding 1 and 0, you end up with 1. This means that no matter what your life path number or your personal year, there are collective beginnings within the human race as we begin a brand new 9-year cycle. The key word for a 1 year is independence. Other meanings are ego, ambition, initiative, and individuality. We will begin to see things that we have never seen before this year. We have already seen shades of the 1 year theme, as well as the monkey and rooster characteristics within the new political climate, but we don't really need to get into that here in this video. What is important to remember is that the New Year energy that commences this month is a year of personal success achieved through diligent perseverance and patience. Like the rooster crows at dawn, it is heralding in a powerful sign of awakening. Happy New Year! Now let's get started with your readings. Virgo, for your February forecast, I will be pulling 4 cards from the Connolly Tarot deck, 1 card for each week. Show me the cards for Virgo. First week, second week, third week, and fourth week. Okay, looks really great. I think this looks really good for family is what I'm getting, just like family-oriented stuff. Okay. The shadow card is the 6 of Cups, which is children. It's, sweet, pleasurable memories of the past, and it's also making memories as well in the now. So this is, children laughing, playing, innocence, just lovely, feel-good vibes that are within the family. And I see this sort of man, he's sort of like looking out over the children, right? Making sure that they're okay, making sure that their needs are met. And, children are pretty content with, I was going to say that children are pretty content with, not a lot. Like the simple things in life make them happy. They're easily spoiled by their parents. But it just generally looks like simple pleasures in life is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so the first week you have the Ace of Swords, which is something new. It's a new thought, it's a new idea, something that has just come to mind for you. It could be some sort of like this is like an aha moment card, right? You're like, ooh, there's something that I might want to pursue here with this. The Ace of Swords is like, wanting to get an idea off the ground, and maybe now it's time to initiate something and put something into action as well. I think this would be a good time to do it because, this is the energy of this new year sort of that's come in, and it's like this would be a good time to act on any new ideas. Okay, so start implementing them. You have the King of Wands for the second week. So there is a King of Wands that's going to be very prominent in the second week. And it looks like, he is ambitious. It's funny because I'm seeing a little bit of similarity here. You have the King of Wands and he's looking over these kittens. These little kittens at play. They're not even grown cats. They're like babies, right? And I'm seeing that here. So the King of Wands is like an older, mature man. So this could be, it could be a father, it could be a grandfather, it could be a brother, but it feels like it's like a family member. It could be even the husband. So, quality time with the kids and the husband. I was just getting this sort of sense of this like general feeling of like family time. Now, if you are watching and you don't have children and you're not married, and this doesn't apply to you, I feel like the King of Wands is going to be someone that is a very passionate character that comes into your life, and he's very encouraging. He has some great ideas and he has great vision for how to really, make things happen. He's a mover and a shaker. He's a doer, okay? And here you have this like doing energy, which is like, okay, now is the time to act. And this could be you, this King of Wands, and it's like you're looking for new opportunities to sort of set your idea into motion. You have a vision in mind. He's looking at the 3 of Cups here. So, this is a card this card has come up for a lot of the readings for February. It's a celebration. It's a small group gathering where people are sort of coming together for, it could be like a wedding or a birthday or graduation or some sort of the festivities, right? And it looks like a celebration. Looks like fun times. Could be with the King of Wands, or if you are the King of Wands, there could be something to celebrate here. And then the Ten of Cups, which is like hope. This is complete joy. Like, really looks like, to me, just fantastic energy. Like, there's, how do you describe happiness? How do you describe joy, elation, magnified? Like, all of your needs are met. You're sitting on this rainbow. So there's also an infatuation that I'm seeing happening here between this couple, and they're like sharing passionate ideas. Here's the red of the King of Cups. First, I call them the King of Pentacles, then I call them the King of Cups, but no, he's the King of Wands here. And here's the idea, right? So the idea that he has in his mind, he's thinking about you. Okay. Wonderful month for you, Virgo. I feel like a lot of you are going to feel very emotionally secure this month. You're going to feel secure. You're going to feel supported. All right, so I'm going to pull a Angel Tarot card for some advice for the Virgos for the month of February. Show me advice. The Hermit card. The Hermit card is actually your card, Virgo. Virgo represents the Hermit card in the Major Arcana. Okay, so it says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Okay, I feel like whatever it is that, you know, you're thinking about, this new thing that's coming to mind, is going to be a learning process about yourself. It's going to be more than even what you think it will end up being. A process for self-discovery, and you're going to learn a lot about yourself and a lot about other people. And it says spend time in quiet meditation, but honestly I feel like you're going to be spending time with just those people that mean a lot to you, the people in your life that you're very close with. This feels like intimate to me. The Hermit card is sort of tucked in to his own environment. Yes, he is alone though, so you might want to take some time to just be by yourself as well, and, you know, sort of contemplate life. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. I want to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Gypsy Fortunes cards. These are a little bit different from the Oracle cards and from the Tarot cards. It has a little bit of a different system here. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I haven't done this yet for any of the videos I've previously done on my channel. So, okay. The first 3 cards, well, they really just kind of clumped out together. So the first, second, and third. Okay. Wonderful. Honestly, I feel like some of you are going to be doubting, like, is this too good to be true this month? Because this feels like, well, let me get into it. So you have love, you have romance. Okay, this is a card about your heart, heart-related matters. So emotional things, things that are close to your heart, things that you care about, the people that are close to your heart, the love that you give yourself, the love that you receive from other people, and the love that you give to others as well. But generally it's just a sense of love and romance. You have a solid thing here with the anchor. The anchor is about, you know, anchoring yourself. It's about commitment, and it's about something solid and you know, it's basically like grounding you. Okay. The clouds card is a little bit of confusion, one, maybe ambiguity as well, not really clear. And that's what I was saying, like maybe it's too good to be true because you sort of have your head in the clouds, which doesn't really feel like a Virgo thing. But if you have the 10 of Cups here, which is like absolutely nothing is wrong in my life, it's like you kind of wonder, like, is it really too good to be true? Is there something in your life that's not working out? Because it looks pretty great. Either way, go with that. I feel like it's better to really enjoy your life and, you know, be grateful for the things that bring you happiness and make you feel grounded and secure and safe in the world. But this is a little bit of like illusion, sort of clouds, or like, you know, fantasy, basically. Maybe you're living a fantasy in this month. Maybe fantasies are coming true this month. It's a good thing. So then we have the stork as the shadow card. So the stork energy is about change. It's about something new coming in. So if you have not had, you know, the best of luck recently, I think that your luck is going to be changing. This is a good luck card. And it's signifying a birth of some sort. Could be a birth of an idea here, because you have this idea card. You're putting something into action. And the one thing that oops. Okay, let me get a grasp on the cards here. Okay, so yes, the stork brings about good news. It also brings about babies, right? It's, you know, news of new things. And I did see the children here. I saw the father and the children. Okay, so one thing that I really like is this is a heart, like a messenger of good tidings and family and the beginnings of any endeavor, whether it's a new business prospect or a new relationship, or really like simply the will or idea to start anew. So this really fits in with your Ace of Swords energy card for this month. Okay, so each of these gypsy cards come with some sort of wise message of wisdom, and the gypsy wisdom message for the stork is: storks like to get their feet wet. There's an expression of getting your feet wet, right? You know that one, right? Which is like, you know, exploring things, starting new things, dabbling. Okay. So I think that you're going to be exploring some new potential. I feel like you're going to be having a really good month here, Virgo. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the upcoming videos.